والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله مدد يا رسول مدد يا سيدنا صحبه دستور ولا شاء الله فازع Sh.Muhammad الرحمن مدد tarikatuna الصحبة والخير في الجميع. Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem ahir zaman için diyor.
Our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, said the following about the end of times.
Şeyler işaretlerini söyledi.
Our beloved Prophet mentioned many signs about the end of times.
Birisi de icab-ı kulli zî ra'in bi ra'yih. Herkes kendi düşüncesini beğenip başkasının düşüncesine kabul etmemesi.
And one of the signs of the end of times, our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, mentioned is that in the end of times people will be obsessed with their own opinions and they will never accept any other person's opinion.
Diyor. Haklı olmasa bile kendi düşüncesi, kendisinin yaptığı şeyleri haklı.
People are obsessed with their own deeds and own opinions, even though they may not be right or they may not be correct.
Olarak görüp başkasının haksız olduğunu iddia eder.
They consider themselves to be correct, they consider their opinion and their deeds to be correct, and accuse others of being wrong.
Bu işte bu ahir zamanın bir musibetlerindendir yani.
And this attitude of people have these days is a calamity of the end of times.
Kötülüklerindendir.
It is one of the bad signs of the end of times.
Ama onda kıyametin yaklaştığına
And this signs indicates that the day of judgment is near.
işarettir, delalettir. Bu şimdiki insanların dedikleri demokrasi.
People these days speak about democracy.
Dedikleri şeydir işte. Herkes kendi reyini söyleyecek.
And when they speak about democracy, they say that people are free to speak up their own minds and to say their opinions.
Hadi söylersen ama başkasını kabul etmen.
But they say that people are free to say their opinions, but they never accept any other person's opinion except their own opinion.
Hakkı kabul etmek lazım.
And they do not always, and moreover, they do not accept the truth.
O yok. Sırf nefsi ne istiyorsa,
They only want for their egos.
arzusu ne istiyorsa,
They only desire what their ego desires.
kimi seviyorsa, kimi sevmiyorsa onu kabul edecek, başkasını da kabul ettirecek.
It all comes down about people and things the ego likes, and thus they try to enforce their own ambitions and own opinions onto others.
Zaten başkası da kendisinin reyi var, kendisinin düşüncesi var, kendisinin.
But the other person himself has their own agenda. They have their own opinions, and they have their own view of the things.
Yapmak istedikleri şeyler var.
And they want to do different things.
Onun için bu karma karışık oluyor.
And as no one respects and accepts the other person's opinion, the situation ends up in a chaos.
İhtilaflar çıkıyor.
There's discord among people.
Düşmanlıklar oluyor.
People quarrel and argue with each other, and there's enmity among people.
Bundan dolayıdır.
And this is the reason for the animosity of the time we live in, is people do not respect each other and their opinion and try to enforce their own hidden agenda onto others.
Hakkı kabul eden kabul etse herkes hakkını, bir şey kalmaz.
If everyone would respect the truth, and if everyone would respect the rights of the others, then there would be nothing to argue about.
Laf kalmaz. Ama dünya ahir zaman olduğu için
Then there would be no discord and no animosity among people.
Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem'in söyledikleri hepsi çıkıyor.
But as we now live in the end of times, this sign of the end of times, which our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, spoke about, has to materialize, and we are now witnessing the coming true of this saying of our beloved Prophet, peace be upon him, when he mentioned the signs of the end of times.
İşte bu da bu zamanın illeti, bu zamanın kötülüklerinden birisidir.
And this attitude of people of being obsessed with their own opinions and being obsessed with themselves and their own agendas is one of the signs of the end of times, and it is a bad virtue, and it is a calamity humankind undergoes.
Yani bu insanlar rahat etmek için hakkı kabul etmeleri lazım.
For people to find peace, they need to accept the truth.
Başkasının hakkını, kendi hakkını bir şey oldu mu?
For people to find peace, they need to respect each other's rights, and they must not ignore another person's right by enforcing their own hidden agenda onto them.
Kendisine dünyayı yıkılsa, kendisinin dediği olsa memnun olur.
People must leave their attitude that they must for all price make their own desires come true. We see that people are even ready to destroy the entire world for their own ambitions.
Çünkü o da dünyanın altında kalacak, ezilecek.
But there's no use in that relentless pursuit of one's desires, because in the end this world is going to end, and they themselves will be crushed while they are crushing others.
Allah insanlara akıl vermiş.
Allah Almighty has given people a mind and reason to think,
O aklı kullanmıyorlar şimdi.
but people do not use their minds.
Kullandıkları sırf nefistir.
All they use is their egos.
Nefislerinin istedikleridir.
They do as their ego desires.
Akıl başka, nefis başka.
The ego is something different and the mind is something different.
Allah akıl fikir versin.
May Allah Almighty make people use their minds and make people think clearly,
İnsanlara ki huzurla yaşasınlar.
and so that people may live in peace.
Allah muhafaza etsin. Hakkı kabul
May Allah Almighty protect us,
edenlerden eylesin.
and may Allah Almighty make us become those who accept the truth.
Allah. Ve min Allah tevfik. El-Fatih.